Welcome back to Spider-Man. We're finally back. Honestly, thought the Crash 2 playthrough would be a lot shorter, but here we are. Back to
Well, the
hour-long
parts were
videos.
shorter, so that's why.
Yeah, that is why I wasn't accounting for how much shorter the parts are. But yeah, I'm kind of just listening to Otto speak right now. Not sure why. He's just going off the deep end.
We're just trying to be that helpful friend to let him vent, but like we're also really concerned.
Yeah, but we're not going to tell him that.
No, of course not.
Spider-Man has an intervention for Octavius.
It's planned out and everything. Like, he's getting ready for it. He really is. It's gotta wait a little longer. I'm sure everything will be fine if we wait a bit.
Yeah, if we just wait a little bit longer, I think it'd be perfect timing.
There you go, highest point in the game, I assume.
No, Avengers Tower is higher. Or Stark Tower, whatever it is in this game. It's probably the Avengers version of the tower.
Same thing.
Because MCU has its grubby little fingers all over the place.
Did you ever watch the cartoon Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
No, I did not.
It came out in like 2010 or 2012.
I think I know the show you're talking about. I just, I wasn't into that kind of thing growing up, weirdly enough.
That show was dope. No Spider-Man, though.
Then it doesn't matter, because Spider-Man is the only superhero,
I think
actually.
Spectacular Spider-Man was out around that time.
Yeah. By the way,
that cartoon was also pretty cool.
Like, completely on the topic of the game, there was no criminal activity during that whole swing over here. I'm amazed.
Yeah, you didn't get distracted.
Yeah, I think it might have been a scripted sequence, because normally you can't do anything in this game without police showing up.
Taskmaster?
Are you somebody? I'm pretty sure Pete just said who it was, but
I just said Mystery Man.
Oh. Well, we'll figure out later, I guess.
God damn it, you're supposed to tell me the name.
Bitch, I don't know Spider-Man villains.
You played the game!
I played this so long ago. What do you want from me? It's been even longer now since we had a 5-week break from recording.
At least you remember the plots and names and shit. God damn it.
I remember who the fuck Yuri is, and I know she's not a reporter. Buddy.
Hey, you played the game. I didn't. I'm not expected to remember shit.
Yay.
I feel like you could have just launched that in the ocean. It would have been fine.
Well, the game wanted me to QTE it, so...
Stupid game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, this is the problem with AAA games, and this is my video essay.
Feeling pretty good about myself right now.
Yeah. These missions are like the more fun ones to... I guess it is Taskmaster. Yeah, these are some of the more fun missions to actually go and like complete, because they're more based on how quickly you do them, rather than having a bunch of random extra objectives to do along the way. So, it's pretty good.
Check out the picture I just sent.
In a slightly good move, and to also date the video a bit, Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed got delayed today.
Oh yeah, that did
does
happen.
Ubisoft do that often? I don't know if I've ever seen a Ubisoft delay. So like,
I can't recall the last time Ubisoft has delayed something.
So like, I don't know if I should be like concerned about the state of the game or just glad that someone's learning.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Then again, Doom Eternal got delayed like several times before it came out. So it just depends.
Yeah.
Without further ado,
Somehow the new Shadow
MJ,
game hasn't been
put the first
delayed.
location on your list. Guess what?
Well, apparently it was done months ago, so I'm not really surprised about that one.
Figure out what they're up to while I
Yeah.
introduce myself.
Black Ops 6 might be good.
Yet another surprise. I have been hearing good things about it.
Yeah. I think everybody was looking to shit on it as much as possible after Modern Warfare 3, so it's a neat
Shit.
turnaround, I guess. You suck.
I forgot to switch my gadget back to the regular web shooter. So now they're suspicious. Oh well. I really want to just collapse this on these guys. Yoink. And that other guy's gonna forget this guy exists.
And never look up.
Nope.
It's always the key.
And he has a concussion now.
Everybody should hear that. That is a loud ass bang.
Someone just dropped a pipe or something, I don't know.
I forget if I've asked this before, but in the Arkham games, you can take advantage of enemy spotting down enemies as like a fear thing to make enemies afraid. So they'll start making more mistakes. Does this game do anything like that at all?
No.
Or did it... Okay.
Everyone always fights in the exact same way, no matter what. The only thing you can really do is web them up.
That's lame.
And I just keep throwing these guys. I am
You're
not
that guy
in the
who
mood to
stands
fight
around
anymore.
who stands around letting everyone gang up and just keeps hitting the counter and only the counter.
Yeah, pretty much. I've done my fair share of camping in Smash Brothers. I am just not wanting to actually fight these guys. I am just doing the minimal amount of movements to kill everyone. Ow. You bitch.
I mean, yeah, it kind of just happens with repetitive games.
Oh, I guess I am doing like a mission. I'm web throwing enemies. Because the game's telling me to. For the bonus objectives.
Fair enough.
Oh shit! That guy got blown up by the rocket!
He's fine, he's fine. It's only lethal to Spider-Man.
Alright, I got my bonus objectives. Let's start fighting now.
Then again, these guys are tougher than normal enemies, so maybe they're just mostly immune to rockets other than getting knocked out. They're sleepy, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that exact same thing would happen to like regular human beings in this game, though.
From what I can see,
Yeah.
it's more like illegal weapons. And this might come as a shock, but
You do get an ability at some point where you can grab like missiles and throw them back.
You're gonna be so disappointed.
It's like one of the late game abilities that's more lame, but I like to get it just because it's fun to throw missiles.
I mean, if they have some cool animations for it, I guess it could be cool, but I feel like it'd be a little hard to pull off, especially if you forget you even have it, because that's a problem I run into a lot of these games with lots of skill tree abilities. I always forget I have the abilities.
It's pretty much just like the same web throwing animation, so it's not like a crazy addition like that you can do in this game. Throwing missiles.
Uh-huh.
But this game also only has like, I don't know, the 8 like different like web gadgets, and that's pretty much the entirety of the game.
Yeah, but do you
So-
like get specific combos or abilities you can do mid-combo? Because that's like what I'm talking about when I say I forget stuff. It's something that you won't see in menus in general combat and stuff. You just have to remember you can do it. And look for
No.
opportunities. And I'm terrible at doing that.
You only like the combat in this game is super basic. Like you have like your attack button and you have your web attack button, which does your various webbing things like dashing at enemies and grabbing them and stuff like that. and you can just
Yeah.
kind of mix those together in various ways, but it's not like pressing square and then triangle does something different than pressing triangle, triangle, square, or something like that. It doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was funny. I realized this is like a problem only to me. Like, this is why I play Mei in Guilty Gear, because she has a very small list of discernible moves to pull off.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for me to actually memorize them all and focus on trying to create a combo. I'm playing the easy mode.
Yeah. I play the baby mode because I don't really take the time to learn the most optimal ways to kill things, I guess.
Unless it's a Sonic game.
Not even like in Frontiers, like I guess the most optimal thing to do is to just spam the special moves. So I guess yeah, I learned how to do that. But because Frontiers combat is even more basic than this, which is crazy.
Yeah. I think something that hurts this game is it's the kind of thing that just
I don't have much time.
railroads you through a lot of things where, like, no matter how good you play, there's not really much room for optimization to get through things faster.
Yeah.
It's just always going to take a while. It's just kind of a general problem with
Hear that one.
studios that focus on a heavy amount of game time.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think games need to be super long. And you know, for a while, like we had this conversation before. For a while I was like, yeah, Spider-Man's a good example of that. Like this game is not all that long. There's like a lot of crap to do in it, but like you can beat it pretty quick,
Wish I'd done
all
that
things
when I was
considered, compared to other AAA games.
It's such a hard thing to balance. Because you have to have, like, gameplay that's simple enough, but has to be in-depth enough for you to do it for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, you really have to be good in the story and writing department. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I struggle with games like this, but then I can get through Final Fantasy VII no problem. And be engaged the whole way through.
Like the standard like cinematic type like AAA experiences like this game where there's just a bunch of like junk for you to do scattered across a big map. I feel like these games are meant for like the like 9 to 5ers who get home from work and they only have like an hour or so that they can play games, so they just kind of play it, do a couple of objectives for a little bit, and that's it. And they just do that until the game is done.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the opposite of that, where like if I want to play a game like this, I need to be able to invest a lot of time, and usually I can't for that. So then I choose to just play short, sweet games that I can do something satisfying in a short amount of time, you know?
Yeah.
Like something arcadey. That's ironic.
Delaney's here somewhere. I have to find
Also, classic electro right there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Any other things like that I should be on the lookout for?
There's quite a bit. That guy has like my body.
Yeah.
White spider. You get that suit at the dollar store?
Damn. Wow.
That's funny.
Says the guy with only a mask.
Can you? Oh, darn, that's unfortunate.
This game's lame. I really wanted to pull a Half-Life.
Hi, Scorpion. Alright, this kind of stuff I like.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Hey, look,
hey,
it's
Mysterio.
He's one of the guys I was in the picture.
Dr. Delaney?
Gun! Man, he just came right out and went
Oh,
for
what
it.
the fuck?
What do I do?
This is a good way to do Mysterio.
Hey, what's wrong with you? I worked on that helmet for a week.
I need to find Dr. Delaney.
He's out in the party somewhere. Who are you?
Hey, the helmet's still fine.
Spider-Man.
Smart ass.
Oof.
I'm literally Spider-Man. Did you not just see what I did to you?
That was good. That was good. That was good. Someone's been drinking too much of the punch.
That guy throwing down candy could be Dr.
Gohan, no more punch for the rest of the day. I'm so sorry.
I think he's on the dance floor. There he is. The lizard in the lab coat.
He's going for it, man. Nobody thought me jumping down there was impressive. This is a lame party.
Dude, they're too high to pay attention.
Since some of your nemesises, we gotta fight.
Maybe later.
Oh, what's the matter, Spider-Wimp?
Dang, he's going right for it.
Mighty boy.
What are you? Come on. Hey, wait.
Hey, convenient timing. It's a good thing they waited for me to get done with those side quests that I was doing.
Almost sounds like Patrick Sates. I don't think it is.
I'm totally live streaming this. Dude, it's the MCU Flash Thompson.
Ugh. Why did he have to be named Flash?
Because they had no ideas for what to do with a real Flash in that series, so they just made...
Literally just make a bully. I mean, I guess he's kind of a bully.
He is
but
a
like,
bully. He's like a modern day bully who posts your nudes to twitter.com.
Let him go.
I don't know. I think I'm just looking to hate on MCU Spider-Man. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I don't think the movies are horrible. Like, there's definitely worse MCU films.
Oh no,
Ow.
they're on the better end of the movies, other than maybe No Way Home. But I had a lot of issues with that film in particular, so I don't know.
I still think No Way Home is still better than a lot of MCU films, despite its issues. This guy doesn't want to fucking die.
He is
Just fucking
cornered.
die!
He should be losing, but he just
And then
keeps
his
fighting.
body just ragdolls away.
He just keeps hitting like every single block he needs. You're just slowly whittling his health. You're like, dude, come on, just end the match already. I want to go.
Come on, you lose, I win. That's how this works. I'm the hero.
How about some mood lighting?
It does automatically
Ooh, very
change to
moody.
the electric version when like stuff like that happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of like the grapple beam in the newer Metroid games.
Yeah. It's convenient. But it's really only in sections like this.
Yeah.
about
Like,
to
some
get
games
slapped.
implement it pretty well, or like either they'll have it where it's automatic and contact sensitive, unless you want to equip it,
Yeah.
or they'll have like in Blaster Master 02, you have sub weapons you can use, but there's a couple sub weapons that are mainly there for traversal that you want to always have up, so you can quick slot those to the trigger. So that way you can just use your you can have something for damaging in your sub weapon too, so you can have all three.
Yeah.
Just nice little touches like that I add a lot.
I think that was a pretty flashy combat scenario on my part.
Too bad I
They're
didn't
pretty
look,
good.
so it doesn't count.
I didn't get hit. And I was like flipping around and shit and throwing
I didn't
people
watch it, so it didn't count.
There's Dr. Delaney.
Just break in
They
the
should
window and
see
get
you.
him. Just break in the window and get him. Why can't we do that? Scripted fucking sequences.
Ugh.
Open world my ass.
Tons of freedom. Ha! What a lie.
That's another thing. The most recent Ubisoft game, that Star Wars Outlaws game, it's like a full open world Star Wars game, but it has sections where it's like it does the whole like return to battlefield thing if you go too far.
Did that release?
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't even know it released.
It's out.
Is it good?
No, not from what I can tell.
Oh my goodness.
Show's over, Lee.
People were looking forward to it. Now I guess all we got to wait on is whatever the next Jedi game is and the Quantic Dreams game.
Fuck.
And Quantic Dreams is... They have a formula, they have a style, you gotta really like it to enjoy their games. From what I've heard.
Yeah.
I've never actually played one, so...
Thank you.
This is just cruel.
No!
I just want a good Star Wars Battlefront 3, but we can't have nice things. Oh no, they killed the lizard.
Imagine dying in a lizard costume on Halloween.
Oh yeah, couldn't be me.
I'm sure it's happened in real life to someone.
Probably. Someone's probably OD'd like that.
It's a good thing this electricity doesn't affect me.
Of course.
That would make this game lame and unfun.
I don't know, it could be kind of cool, like, you know, you can continually damage them, but you won't be able to touch them and add more damage. So it can, like, you can use it for stunning, but you wouldn't be able to finish off an opponent while they're like that.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be more, it'd make you think a little bit before you do the electricity, at the very least. But usually...
It would be nice compared to the mainly just react as soon as you see it gameplay this goes for.
Yeah. I do tend to try and go for the perfect dodges, because they are very, like, very beneficial to the gameplay.
Right, and they probably make it fun, too.
Yeah. Gotta go, gotta go.
Gotta find Lee.
He's already fucking gone, man. Oh, never mind, he's there.
Someone discovered the negative function
On
the camera.
Photoshop.
And it's like, yes, this makes everything look cooler.
Gotta stop them from hurting each other.
You gotta stop them from hurting each other. So I just throw them into walls.
It's okay if I hurt them, but they can't hurt each other.
Yeah. I gotta knock them the fuck out.
Oh no, not Rhino.
Now he's the real Rhino.
He tries to use the horn and it just kind of squishes into you like a pillow.
All these, like, students that he possessed, they all go down in, like, one hit, so... Other than Big Boy here. He's gonna be a little tougher. Oh, and they did make special, like, finishers for, like, these people, so Spider-Man isn't doing his, like, crazy, like, shit that he does to the criminals on just high school students or college students or whatever.
I don't know, that'd be pretty fun.
It would be pretty fun.
I appreciate the detail, but, like, I want to beat some college students.
Damn. Now, he's dead. He broke his neck.
Yeah. He was an asshole anyways.
Yo, Spider-Man, what the fuck? That was Barry. He's my best friend.
Yeah, that's me.
The hell you doing, bro?
Was his name really Barry?
No, I don't
Then I
know.
don't feel bad.
Copy that.
I don't know his name. And I don't care.
What a terrible host.
Spider-Man, who is this Dr. Michaels?
Yeah, I've given up caring on this playthrough, to be honest. I'm ready to move on, but I don't want to just not finish this. I don't like leaving playthroughs incomplete. So, you know.
So we gotta finish Drakengard.
And Doom.
But Drakengard. That's the meme one, so that's what I'm gonna focus on here.
Yeah, I should have cut out these menus. I don't know what I'm doing.
I cut out all of my menus.
I
For a reason.
I could have just cut to when I got the freaking thing instead. I don't know why I just let it sit there. You know, to be fair, a lot of these playthroughs, when I was editing them, I did not actively pay attention most of the time. I was just like, I need to edit a bunch of videos so I can have a year's worth of videos backlogged. So I just kind
Made him kill himself.
of did that.
We have to stop this guy.
We will.
Some of the playthroughs are more heavily edited than others, but this one clearly I didn't care that much about.
Well, that's why I go through at like the highest speed I can go at while still being able to pay attention, because like it goes quickly, and I can actually do edits and such.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot more rare that it's pretty rare that I miss stuff. So, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. These are not very good pictures.
No, but that's gotta feel cool to do.
It does feel cool to do. Wakanda Embassy. I never actually realized that's what that was, because I just snapped the picture and left.
Ooh, I want to recreate my favorite scene from Civil War.
What scene is that?
Scene where they bomb the embassy.
Oh. Well,
They
shit.
kill the king. That was a good MCU film, I think.
Civil
I'm
War
pretty
was
sure it was
good.
good.
I like Civil War.
Camera?
I'm trying to figure out why it wasn't letting me like zip up to the wall,
Oh.
which is what I was trying to do. I guess there wasn't enough wall there for me to do that.
What is your favorite MCU film?
MCU? Oh. See, I was a big fan of it from like Iron Man all the way to Endgame, so I do have quite a lot of
I'm very
attachment.
jaded about it too, but like I still think back to like the good times. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
I have some good memories.
I wasn't saying that to be like that. I was saying that just to be like, there's a lot that I love, like a lot. Oh, I cut it out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cut it out.
It took 8 parts, but he finally did it, guys. He finally did it.
I remember doing it so much sooner than that. What the fuck? Oh, why did it take so long? I'm starting to agree
This is
with
like
you.
me
I'm a
playing an
horrible
RPG
editor.
and not cutting out the random battles until like over halfway through the game.
That's literally what I did. That's essentially what I did. Yep, there we go. I one-punched the objective.
See, that makes it more fun to watch too, because you just slam into it.
Yeah, and I win.
I like that. That's funny.
I thought it was funny when I edited it. But I swear I remember doing it way
You should
sooner.
have done it sooner. That's so much fun. That's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the question at hand. You never answered.
So I really love a lot of the MCU movies through that time frame. But my favorite, oh god, that's hard. That is tough.
Kind of basic, but I'd probably either go with like Thor Ragnarok or Winter Soldier. Maybe Doctor Strange.
Thor Ragnarok is up there for sure for me.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Even though like I end up hating Thor Love and Thunder for like a lot of the same reasons I like Ragnarok.
I never saw Love and Thunder, so I can't make a comment.
Love and Thunder is an annoying movie to watch, I think. It's probably how a lot of the people who are like, man, Ragnarok, it sucks. I don't want my movies to be all about jokes. That's probably how I'm feeling with Love and Thunder, how they felt about Ragnarok. So
That's literally the only reason it works for Ragnarok is because, like, it did it first.
yeah.
I don't think that's bad in and of itself. It's just bad
Yeah.
when everything does it and nothing has an identity to it.
Yeah. I don't know if I can properly pick one. Ragnarok would be up there in my choices. That movie's just hilarious and I love it. But I don't know, I might have to go with the classic, this basic bitch pick and say the first Avengers movie.
I was trying to leave Avengers films out of it.
I mean, they're included in the MCU. You didn't say un-Avengers.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, as far as Avengers films go, like I'd probably go with Civil War at that point. Is that the
Civil
best
War.
one?
Well, that's a Captain America movie.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You shut the fuck up.
Now I can go to Norman's office.
Winter Soldier is the last Captain America film, and you know it.
See me, they'll put the whole place on lockdown.
Winter Soldier is also up there. I love that movie.
It is a really good one. It's great.
And I'm actually really excited for the new Captain America film. That one actually looks really good too.
Oh, the one where Falcon takes over?
Just need to
Yeah.
the security module.
Like,
Yeah, I
watched-
heard some people were looking forward to it too from the trailer.
Security module.
Yeah, it looks like a classic like Captain America film, like
He's in
a
the building.
government espionage type thing.
Which is really funny because the first one's a World War II film.
I know.
Like, the flip-flop is hilarious.
Yeah.
They like
But, you know,
wanted to do
Steve-
something with Black Widow, but Black Widow apparently wasn't a character worth having a film
That's what I thought it would be.
for a very long time until Disney decided they could make a big deal out of it.
I really think they should have done a Black Widow movie way earlier on in the MCU.
They could have. They didn't need to
They
wait.
really
but
could have. I don't know
they
why they
did,
waited
and
so
still made a
long
big
and then
deal
made
about
a
it.
bad movie.
The only thing I liked about the Black Widow film was the opening credits.
The opening credits were pretty cool.
And that was it. And that tells you a lot about the film.
Yeah, and it's sad because I do like Scarlett
But, like,
Johansson's Black
Once
Widow.
again, though, like, to go into those opening credits, like, I don't know why, but Nirvana with a compilation of Cold War clips, that hit too hard.
It just
I
works.
don't know why. It did. It did work.
Everybody's got drones these days.
Good.
Stable teams. I need a status report. Exterior sweep negative.
Yeah.
Then you had to watch the rest of the film.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh, I did the first time I watched it. I haven't seen it again. So.
Yeah. I'm really not big on that one. And most people aren't, so.
Shang-Chi, that was...
Attention all stable teams.
I don't know, I'm
Very-
mixed on that one.
Very mediocre, very standard MCU film, I think.
Yeah, but it kind of stands out amongst some of the garbage in that way, where you can't really say too much bad about it, I think.
It doesn't do anything egregiously bad, is what I can say
it just
about
doesn't do anything overly well. So, like, it's a
Yeah.
happy middle ground, but that just also makes it forgettable.
Yeah, but I've also, like, recently learned about, like, some of the, like, comic versions of all these characters they're bringing into the MCU.
Yeah, they're pretty different.
They're very different. Like, the Mandarin is a completely different thing in the comics.
Oh,
They
yeah.
turned it into a comedy,
There's the last
the character in Iron Man 3, but it's the Mandarin's supposed to be like Iron Man's like number one like main arch enemy villain type character, and with like magical powers as well as technology and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's also heavily based on a lot of harmful stereotypes, so I could see why they didn't go for that version. But I feel like you could have updated it.
Yeah, they
And done
could have
well.
modernized it. They didn't
I
have
don't
to do
know.
what they
It's
did.
just clear from the get-go they had like no idea how to handle it, despite
Yeah.
kind of the what I think
It's-
is the obvious way to handle it. Because like from the first Iron Man film, they were already referencing the Mandarin with like the Ten Rings organization,
Yeah.
and I think it's a clever way with how they worked it in by the end. But Iron Man 3 didn't help.
Yeah. I heard that like a lot of the characters that the MCU like brings in and kind of immediately drops as like a one-off character, like they could potentially have been like a Thanos level threat, but they couldn't be because they were already building up Thanos. So it's like, why even bring them in if you're just gonna throw them away, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
AI control.
Back on, you were talking about accuracy to the comic books.
It could cure genetic disease.
I think one of like the only characters I've seen that's kind of accurate to his comic book counterpart has been Tony Stark himself,
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say.
specifically the third movie when he's dealing with his PTSD issues. It's kind of at the closest you get to Iron Man, where he's in the comics he's very obsessive about protecting people, has a lot of issues, and also develops alcohol alcoholism, but
Yeah.
I can understand why you can't do too much with alcoholism in a PG-13 film.
That's why Lee wants
Yeah.
We find Michael's
Despite the
haven't-
fact, I feel like Robert Downey Jr. is literally the actor to show an alcoholic character.
Yeah, I agree.
He'd kill it.
I think
And now he's Doctor Doom.
I never hear anyone complain about Tony Stark in the MCU or Captain America. I hear a lot of people complain about Thor, and I kind of get it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Outside of like the MCU, I haven't really seen much with Thor that I actually really enjoy.
Central Park compound.
Although I guess I did enjoy the Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes version of him,
I'm trying to reach.
which from what I can tell was closer to the comics. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
To me, it just kind of feels like the MCU kind of was like, every character needs to be quippy and funny like Tony Stark, because that movie was really successful. And
Which
so
is
we're
funny because he became quippy and funny probably because of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Attention units.
Looks like Doc checked in.
Peter, I've had an epiphany.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I like cuz like the first Thor movie and even Dark World had a pretty accurate Thor, but they just weren't all too interesting films in my opinion.
I like the first Thor movie.
My most disliked.
I did
And
like
there's a
the
lot I like
first
of Dark
movie.
World, but Dark World felt a bit directionless, like they didn't actually know what they wanted it to be.
Yeah. And then it kind of to me feels like since they were like out of ideas for like the like accurate Thor that they had, they just decided to make Thor Ragnarok a big like comedy, which, you know, I can't knock them for it because the movie's funny and good and I enjoy it, but it's like, yeah, I can get the complaints at least. I can understand Thor fans being upset.
I think it would have been better if Thor had actually fully retired after Endgame. You know, after he'd gone through his depression of not being able to save everything. And I feel like Endgame was like the last time they could do something interesting with that Thor.
Yeah, I suppose. Though Thor spends the entire finale of that of the initial MCU like Thanos arc as a fat, sad blob. So you know, and that's another thing. Like they completely like I don't know how much they could have done with the Hulk, but they completely waste the Hulk after like Avengers.
They
And
kind of just
Avengers,
speed through various
Age of
things
Ultron.
he's done,
Yeah,
and it's very haphazard. But
yeah.
I don't think they trusted the idea that Hulk could carry his own movie.
He really could though. And he has.
Which, well, to be
before.
fair, even in the comics, he has a very troubled line, where it's like
Yeah.
half's kind of good,
What's that?
half's bad.
Demons are killing anyone related to devils.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of hurts a lot of his stories. And from what I've heard, a lot of it gets really wild.
Time to move.
Like, I guess there's a point where he becomes a mobster or something. And it's just,
Yeah.
what are they doing?
I don't know. It's just sad that the last time we see like Hulk is Thanos beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, then we get the Professor Hulk, and it's kind of rushed.
Yeah. And it's just another comedy character, and that because everyone in the MCU has to be funny. So.
Yeah, he just kind of had his big moment, which was kind of whatever.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I felt like it was more set up that Thor should be the one who should have used the Infinity Gauntlet, but whatever.
For like the sacrifice play, or like just the initial
Honestly,
one to
yeah, it
bring
could have been
everyone
his
back?
sacrifice play.
Yeah.
And then, and then end the film as normal with Tony Stark and Captain America disappearing. And
Yeah.
bam! Like, You wouldn't have to.
What the
Have
fuck?
the issues
What the
of
fuck?
the-
How did he see me?
Oh man, she's dead. Like actually dead.
Yeah. Well, she dies in all these scenarios. Like, they always pull a gun on her and gun her down. You just don't get to see that part.
Distract him for long.
She got Maria'd. I'm sorry.
We got Shadow on the damn brain. Why did I throw that then?
Ugh.
It worked out. It worked out.
God, I suck at stealth.
I don't like these sections. This is like, I think, the last one with MJ.
I'm like both looking forward to Metal Gear Solid and also really dreading it.
Have to find out where before we lose our shot.
I don't know what to do. Fucking go. Just go. Just go.
You should have been found so long ago.
I know. Well, I mean, I was found. What am I
More in that
doing?
time.
Just walk to the objective. I'm being very careful.
Oh,
Oh,
you're so cautious.
oh yeah.
Truck's about to move.
You gotta like
Use it as cover.
follow the truck as it's moving.
Go.
It's interesting and definitely not a scripted thing.
Made it.
And nobody
Man, this
sees
just
this.
makes me really appreciate the mission All Gillied Up from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's like the mission to popularize stealth mechanics, or random stealth mechanics in AAA games.
I will not be responsible for pandemic.
Yeah.
And like, I want to blame it for that, but like, it's such a good mission. Like, actually well designed. I will sing the praises of early COD games till I die.
Safe houses. If Dr. Michaels is in one of these.
You can tell what
Yeah.
generation of gaming I came from.
The best Call of Duty is always the ones that you started off with. And there's no other commentary you can have about the Call of Duty games. That's sarcasm. I'm
Oh, we'll
kidding.
play. I'm sure at some point I'll make you play every campaign. And we'll do a commentary on all of them for this channel.
All of them, Jesus.
It's okay, they're all really short.
So how many parts would that be if they're all really short?
I don't know, probably depends on the game.
No, I'm talking about in total. For all the Call of Duties.
I mean, that's still a lot.
Yeah, like maybe like 4 or 5 parts per.
Come on, come on.
Could,
I don't know what
it
you
could
mean by
potentially be
short.
something like that. I don't know, probably around the length of like Halo 2's at. Maybe a little shorter depending on the game.
Just go. Ignore the one guy that noticed you.
It's okay, she's in the tent. The cinematic's playing. It's all
We're
good.
in the cutscene, therefore we win.
Yes.
I do like this green coat.
It is a nice coat.
It's a nice color contrast with their red hair.
Where is Dr. Morgan Michaels?
Everybody outside can hear her.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dark.
He wants to kill me? You tell him to do it. Do it himself.
I'm not with the demons. I'm
She's
not
a
disabled.
reporter. Does she look like someone threatening to you?
And I want to see Lee stop.
That's how. Hey, that's how assassins work. They try to be non-threatening. You know.
I've read your book.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever seen a spy thriller before?
Listen to me.
Yeah, but she's like a frail,
Michael's in the Bowery. Then we're
skinny,
gonna go to a new safe house to
not
look
strong person.
totally ignoring Grand Central.
You don't know what's underneath that jacket.
Her arms with the jacket on are spindly thin.
To get what, Charles? What do the demons need to get at Grand Central?
Hey, this is a universe with super soldier serum. A lot could be done.
That was not a Sable guy.
That's not a Sable guy.
Sorry, Charlie.
Oh, and he passed out.
No, something.
She was about to die.
Blue Solo Cup. The cowards would have gotten the red Solo Cup to make the cameo.
Okay.
She just goes to her apartment and slams the door on you. That's cold.
MJ is not happy.
I
Not
mean, but
even a
yeah,
quip.
that's the whole
Oh, now she's talking to you.
yeah, it's the whole conflict of the
Is everything a joke to you?
MJ, no.
of these two characters is that
Tension breaker.
MJ is capable and she knows that she can get information on her own, but you know, Pete is always like treating her like someone to save, you know.
Do this, MJ. Don't do that, MJ. Oh, that's too dangerous,
So
MJ. I may not have super spider powers, but I'm not made out of glass.
This is awkward.
it is awkward, especially did they like
We were just
web
here in the
swing?
back of the car, just trying to look out the window and
Yeah.
mind our own business. We were like,
Yeah,
no,
well-
we're not here. We're not here. Just go.
Mom, Dad, can we get McDonald's?
Don't fight. Was it something I did?
Is this my fault?
Listen, I gotta go, Peter. Silent down.
I never ever once thought that in my life when my parents had a fight.
She's still mad.
I couldn't be at fault for anything.
Can you say
I'm
narcissism?
worked up.
Yes,
Team
narcissism.
on patrol. So close to perfection.
Dude, I'm even cutting these missions. Look at me go.
Hell yeah, I respect it.
I'm just, I think this is when I like messaged you. I remember messaging you when in the middle of like editing this and being like, yeah, it's really hard to edit this because it's an open world game and I'm doing a lot of stuff all the time. I don't know what to cut and what not to cut. And you were just like, yeah, if we've already seen it, just cut it to slim down the parts. And I think that's why I started doing it.
Oh. You should totally edit or record and edit the Breath of the Wild playthrough.
Yes, I should. And by edit, you mean just like at the hour mark, on the mark, just like cut the part and then render that. And that's all I do. Fuck.
I have done that a couple of times. When I record it and I'm like, I know I optimized everything in this gameplay, so all I gotta do is just trim it a little bit and we're good. And that feels great.
Parker is
Yeah.
probably someone more together.
That was me with the Frontiers playthrough at the very least. I thought I could do the same thing with this, but I'm definitely not as good at this game as I am at Sonic, so.
Gotcha. I'm the same way.
You remember the visual novel part for Nier?
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the parts I didn't edit anything.
I could tell.
That part
I
was
mean, what the
hilarious.
hell would you edit in that part?
There's like 5 more of those sections in the game.
We're not gonna see them, are we?
Get it.
Whenever we get back to it.
It depends on how confident I am, just quickly summing it up. I think it's engaging to read. Ugh.
Oh, what the fuck?
And hey, when I make you do Nier Automata, you have to for that game as well.
Peter, I'm about to begin another.
Why would I need to get Nier Automata when Stellar Blade is getting Nier DLC? Nier Automata DLC.
Because Yoko Taro will do anything for money.
I love that tweet. That's such a funny tweet. From the
It's
fucking Nier
funnier
account.
too because like 4 years ago he didn't, or like 2 years ago he did an interview on like Nier selling 5 million copies,
This time he's using
Uh-huh.
his drone to seed spies.
and his reaction, it's just hit. It's the video of him holding a bunch of cash, saying, "You guys want more Nier? Keep sending us money. We'll give you all the Nier you want."
It's accurate.
He makes that joke,
He's
but
just-
here we are 7 years later without another Nier game.
He's just saying it as it is, you know. He's just
I
being
respect
real.
it.
I also respect it.
And then you play his games, and they're something.
Shit. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
now I
I'm
want to
showing.
get back to Nier.
Yeah. Then why'd you go to Halo? God.
It seemed like the thing to do. I've been wanting to go back to Nier this whole time. But like, I'm conflicted if I want to live stream it or not, and I got to make it entertaining for you.
You don't have to do anything for me.
And I do. I gotta give you for the game.
Now I can catch the
I don't want you to live stream it.
not gonna lie.
I'm just saying. Please don't. Let's just do a normal playthrough of it.
And I thought
As we were doing before, I can handle that.
well, they shut down his spy cams.
Yeah, it'll probably be after Shadow.
Yeah, because we're going to get done with Halo, and that's probably going to be the game we jump into, right? Maybe something in between. I don't know what you're planning.
It depends on how fast I record it.
Oh, shit!
That was out of nowhere.
Porch for Halloween.
You were on my neighbor's porch for Halloween. But yeah, see, now we get a secret extra boss because we were doing Taskmaster's missions. And
he's kicking your ass.
He's a little tough compared to
This is
everything
the
else.
first boss we've seen in a very long time. I wish they were better paced out.
Ow, bitch. Bitch.
I really wish they were better paced out, and holy shit, you suck.
I don't know how to fight him. I just web at him, and he doesn't. He just hits me.
Dude's parrying you, and you keep doing the moves anyways.
Oh, I hit him. I should have kept hitting him. Fuck.
Stun him again, damn it.
I did. There we go.
Gotta create an opening.
You just gotta perfect dodge and then smack him. Because if you web at him, he will immediately parry you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he didn't there. It's inconsistent.
Well,
Ow.
he did it behind. Maybe that's why.
I don't know if that matters. I've seen these characters 180 on a dime instantaneously.
When are you gonna figure out?
Just gotta keep perfect dodging him and smacking him for like 2 times before he can react. Ow. Ow.
Original. Time for a new strategy.
Man, he's trying to protect his copyright now.
Time for a new strategy, he says, as I continue doing the same thing.
Spider-Man's turning into Nintendo.
Time for a new strategy. Releases yet another 2D Mario game.
Oh, I meant the Power World thing.
Oh.
There's another thing to talk about to date this part. They sued Power World, and it's really funny.
Or they're suing Power World.
It's,
There has been no result of it yet, so...
we don't even know what patent they violated.
I just wanted to leave. I don't know where he went.
Great at parties.
Oh, there he is. Ow.
Then again, Nintendo tried suing Blockbuster, and that didn't work, so maybe there's hope. We'll see.
Oh, I killed him.
Okay, I was sudden.
He didn't die, he just ninja vanished instantaneously.
No, he's talking to you from beyond the veil.
Here's all the
Oh, right. He exploded. That was not a ninja vanish. He straight up just died.
Yeah.
Find other challenges around the city. Once I've seen what you can do, we'll talk about round 2.
I try so hard to be likable. Why does everyone always
Do
wanna
we
fight
see
me?
round 2 in this playthrough?
Maybe. Dude, I don't fucking know. I just ignored that one, so, maybe not.
You know, at least when I recorded Halo 2 well over a year ago, I still remember the major events of what happens.
Thanks, creepy stalker guy.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was
At least
distracted
when
by
I
the
recorded
conversation.
Halo 2 well over a year ago, I still remember the major events of what happens.
Okay, well that's different. This is an open world game where anything can fucking happen at any time, okay?
Someone should have done a test playthrough.
Someone should have watched the playthrough back before we started recording.
Oh god, that sounds like an even worse hell. Don't do that.
I know.
Don't do that
I'd watch
to
it at
yourself.
like 2 times speed, so it'd be a little bit better.
Oh, I just click randomly through the part and see what happens.
I guess I could do that. But like in this game, I could just click and skip something. You never know what you're gonna miss by just clicking forward through it.
Spider-Man's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I'm so sorry.
Mama always said to give that guy the spit on that thing.